Guys, what's up? How's it going? It's John, Gamester81. I want to show you guys a look at a new NES game we recently released with CollectorVision Games called Meteor Swarm. I say we because I'm part of the team at CollectorVision Games. So it's a really cool game. It just came out. I'll put a link below if you guys are curious to find out more about it. If you guys want to buy your own copy, it's totally up to you guys. But definitely check it out, and let's take a quick look at some gameplay. And please let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. And if you like what you see, I appreciate a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys. And let's take a closer look. This game is programmed by Electric Adventures, a good friend of mine, Tony Cruz. He worked on this game. You go to the options. You can start starting lives. You can change that 1 through 7, of course. You can get up to 7 lives. Starting level, you can do 1 through 5. There's various defenses. You have hyperspace or shield. So hyperspace would be like the original Asteroids game, and then the shields would be like Asteroids Deluxe. So obviously this game is an Asteroids clone. Never was ported to the NES, so it's really cool to see a port of it to the NES. How this game kind of came about was Tony programmed this game a little while back for the ColecoVision, and then we did a compilation NES game about a year ago for the first Game on Expo, which is a convention I helped run in the Phoenix area, and that was kind of a competition cart, and Meteor Swarm was the third game of the 3 games that was in that particular game. And so we kind of said, it'd be cool we got a good feedback from that cart, and people wanted to see a full-fledged game. So here it is. This is Meteor Swarm. Now, for those who haven't played Asteroids before, the object of the game is very simple. You have to destroy all the asteroids on the screen, and then you pass the level. Now, you have various enemies, of course. You have these ships, these UFOs flying. There's a bigger one and a smaller one. That's with this weird, flower blossom enemy that explodes and goes various directions as a defense. That actually was introduced in Asteroids Deluxe. The controls are very simple. Up is boost, and then you can either hold down the fire button, and it'll shoot 4 at a time, or you can tap the fire button. But you have to be careful. You can actually go from one side of the screen to the other, which is great. So the meteors, but it does get very challenging, because as the stages progress, it gets faster and faster. So there really is no end game to games like this. It's a matter of score. Just like the classic games go. The original Asteroids in the arcade came out in 1979. Asteroids Deluxe came out in, it says 1980 on the copyright in the game, but technically came out in March 1981, which is the same month and year I was born. So again, really cool to see a port to the NES. One thing also I want to mention is we actually own our own NES mold. We actually own it with a couple other people, and that's so basically the reason I mention that is so for those who think that when we make these games we destroy old NES games, which is the case with a lot of new homebrew games. That's not the case in our situation. We actually, no NES games were harmed in the production of Meteor Swarm. Again, I'll put a link below to CollectorVision's website below, in case you guys are curious, want to find out more information about this game. We are working on some other games, including games for the Super Nintendo, modern consoles, but those are different programmers, kind of different teams working on those particular games. Tony focused on this one. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys soon. Take care, and game on. First off, guys, thank you so much for watching. Also, please subscribe. That means a lot. And if you want to stay in contact, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I also have a website, Gamester81.com, and I have t-shirts available that help support the show as well. And those are available at chopchopgoods.com.